So why not? By God, we're back, and I'm live streaming to 2 places simultaneously with a webcam. Like a freaking professional. Right, I did some grinding. Apparently I still have points to spend. And I have been informed of the hidden bonuses of each of the classes by someone on Twitter whose name I've already forgotten and wish I didn't. Apologies. Felicia something, I think, was their name. Something along those lines. Right. So they've informed me the hidden bonuses of certain classes. And Sentinel actually has a passive bonus that reduces damage of everyone in the party when they're just out. Not just themselves. You know, Ravagers increase your chain multiplier, Commander increases damage, that kind of thing. But they increase the party's stats, not just themselves, and I didn't really realize that. And that increases with level, so that's kind of cool. So I've changed up my formula a bit. We're gonna have Lightning, Snow, and Hope, and see if this works. They're basically maxed out. They're not missing a whole lot in terms of Crystarium Derpium. In fact, now I'm pretty sure she actually may be maxed out. Did I miss something back here? Yeah. And I think she's maxed out. Yeah. So they're basically going to be more or less maxed out. So this is the strongest I can possibly make them without grinding more weapon levels. Which I have done, and I will promptly explain once I get this sorted out. I've not tried the boss again, I just did a few rounds around with the enemies around here, and murdered what was basically left of them. We're not taking Chocobos though, we're not taking any of the other people. I was really tempted to take Chocobos, or yeah, was it? Yeah, Chocobos in because he has haste, and haste is pretty useful for this fight because I've googled this fight, and there's a specific way to do it. Is he missing something? No, I was looking at that wrong. Okay, he's maxed out, right? Nope, not quite. Now he is. Problem solved. Right. So I also leveled up some equipment. She has a max axis blade. I can't do anything with that because I apparently don't have the stuff for it. He doesn't have anything different, and he doesn't have anything different. Now this is kind of a problem, because, you know, level 5 weapon, but he should be alright for the time being. He has max denim duelers, and I think that's all we've done, yeah. So there you go. Good timing, good time. And I'm going to set up our... I've already set up all these, but I want to do that one first. Because I want him to get his synergist bollocks out of the way. I wonder if the Axis Blade turns into the Allies Blade. That'd be funny. I'm easily entertained, obviously. So I want to get the synergist out first so he gets his crap sorted out. I'm not going to save because I just did that right after loading, so... But that's kind of the general plan. Now, explain what I've learned about this boss fight. The first part's easy. I've already known that. The first part of this boss fight's easy. The second part, when he does the Doom laser cannon thing that keeps one-shotting me, if you stagger him, it resets that laser, but it also causes it to do less damage. So the general idea is to try and stagger him before he fires that off, and it will take reduced damage, and then swap to a Sentinel group to further reduce the damage. So that's kind of the general plan for this fight. I don't know if I'm going to horribly get murdered again. It's highly likely I'll just horribly get murdered again. We are going to skip these cutscenes though, because we've already seen them. Or that cutscene, I think there's only one, yeah. And I'm going to Librascope everything, because freaking Librascope. Hurry up, Hope. We don't have all day for you to get your crap sorted out. No, heal Hope. Thank you. Basically, I'm just going to stand here and do this for the first, like, 2 minutes of the fight. Now, you'll notice how little damage he takes when he's in Sentinel. I really wish he would soak up all of the damage from the Doom Cannon laser thing, but he doesn't actually do that. It just hits everyone in the party. Apparently, he's disappointed. It's disappointing. I'm disappointed in his disappointment. Would you hurry up and freaking buff everyone, man? Okay. Now we're gonna go into Ravager Commander standard group here. And beat the crap out of some pauldrons! Because nobody likes pauldrons. Yo, Snow, you're hitting the wrong thing, you imbecile. Either way you do this fight, it's incredibly long. So, everyone in the chat wants me to screw it up, it seems. Well done, chat. But this fight's gonna take about billion ages. So, brace yourselves for an incredibly slow and tedious fight. On the plus side, we get to watch Snow punch things in the face some more. That's always good. I've also swapped around so I have a boost to my potions. So I have, whatever it is, potion boost up, so they heal 300 rather than 150. I will be using those to avoid swapping the medic quite so much. And to help when everyone goes crit from this freaking attack that likes to one-shot everyone. Because the game hates us. Like right now, use a potion. Look at that. Everyone's happy. Yay! It's still the same potion. It just heals more. And we have a double medic sentinel class for a very specific reason. And that is why we have that class, because it's great. You heal so fast with it. I didn't duplicate any paradigms. It's been mentioned you should duplicate paradigms so you can swap between them to make it faster, but I didn't duplicate any. Mostly because I didn't have any open slots. But hey, we're back to murdering this guy. And throwing ultra balls at him. Or fire, I guess. It's a flaming ultra ball, even better. Everyone likes flaming ultra balls. Nobody likes when he magic amplifies, though. That is a negative in my book of things that I wish he'd not do. Or do, which, whatever. I don't like when it does it. Did she just jump in the air and trip? Is that what just happened there? I swear she just jumped in the air and fell over, somehow. Yeah, you're disappointed. I don't care! Would you please die faster? Thank you. Now onto the hard part of the fight. I like how he starts with a 999% stagger. I'm going to spam out pushing. It's actually feasible to get him staggered before he actually gets his first Doom laser cannon off. Just so you know. I think he just missed Rune Go. Well done. Because he actually goes through 2 or 3 cycles. I think I have my camera too high. Probably my camera too high. Well done, me. In the meantime, I'll just mash the A button while I twiddle with that. There you go. So now I think you can see my sock of a microphone. I have a sock on my microphone. It's glorious. So stagger him. Now the problem with this fight, other than the fact that he fires Doom Cannons, is that you rarely stagger him, so it's just an incredibly long fight. Now, basically just an incredibly long fight, because you never get to stagger the dude except for the very start here, and possibly in between when he fires herp things. I'm gonna go through a lot of potions. And I may have to actually swap back to a Synergist class here when this one runs out. There it goes. Actually, no, we need to stay on this because we need to beat the crap out of him. Quick, stagger. Stagger. I need to stagger him. That's kind of the plan here, is to be able to stagger him. Which I guess might require a haste, to be quite frank. I don't remember how long he sits here and does this. Oh, there we go. You don't have to stagger him, you just need to do that. There we go. Or do you need to stagger him? I think you just needed to do that, so he's, like, twitches a little bit. So we'll swap over and see if this works. Yes, it does. That was exactly what I need to do right there. I just need to rinse and repeat that.
This is the power of
Sweet! I got this fight in the bag now that I know what I'm doing. Glorious!
Witness my power.
Now the downside, after he does that initial one, he does it a whole bunch of times. So he'll go through one pattern of his normal attacks, and then fire giant laser beams at you again, so, you know. Please don't make me use a potion again quite so early. I'm gonna medic up real quick before he goes back into Doom Cannon mode. Like that. Right. Quickly! Beat the crap out of him. Please. Punch him. Thank you. Good job, Snow. I don't know if it's damage based or stagger gauge based. Could be both, I don't know. Could be staggered, so let's swap back to Sentinel to stay alive mostly. I can also abuse the fact that I have raise. Should someone die, I can cast a raise to get them back up relatively quickly. So that's a thing. Right, back. Hop to it. Punch them some more. We don't have all day. I imagine this fight's incredibly long and boring. It's incredibly long and boring. At least we're getting staggers on him, though. I had read that it's hard to get staggers on the guy. I'm also kind of glad she didn't laser... it, not she, I don't think that's a she anyway. It didn't laser lightning in the face. It looks like we may actually be able to kill it after one more Doomy Doom cannon. Doomy Doomy Doom Doom, Doomy Doomy Doom Doom, Doomy Doom Doom. Doomy Doomy Doom Doom Doom. Please don't die, I hope. Oh, there he goes. Although I think we kind of somewhat preemptively hit him, but whatever. This is the last time we should have to do this. There we go. I had thought you had to actually stagger him entirely to stop that, but apparently you just need to do... You just need to halfway stagger? Partially stagger? Glance angrily at, I suppose, would be a... Yield? No. I refuse. I do not wish to yield to you, sir. I do not care for your yielding. I would care if you yielded to me, though. That'd be glorious. I don't think he's gonna quite do that until I murder him. I've also read this is kind of like the, Seymour, that's his name. Kind of like the Seymour of this game is this dude. If you get my drift there. And he's dead, eventually. Somebody punch him. Or shoot lightning at him, I guess, I suppose. 6,000 experience, which I can't use unless it gives me another level of herp derp thing. I don't anti-ring. I assume that's fire. Oh, well, there you go. I can use my my experience now. Glorious.
A Fal'Cie running the sanctum.
Then, I guess it wasn't Eden controlling things after all.
As I said, I am
Hypo.
Lord Sovereign.
Guess Fal'Cie don't go down as easy as the rest of us.
He's the Pope, man. You don't just kill him.
You have not fought to win. You should
Yeah, I
know
did.
quite
Chew on
well
about.
already the sure way of dispatching our kind. Ragnarok.
What's Ragnarok?
Do it to summon, you fool. Does she get Ragnarok?
Pitiful Lassie, you've forgotten your focus. Ragnarok is the
I bet she gets
beast
Ragnarok.
one of you must become in order to lay waste to Cocoon. You have had the dream. One among you will become that monstrosity. Defeat Orphan and destroy Cocoon.
And of course the evil guy can teleport, because that's kind of a requirement.
The font of Eden's power. Orphan fuels
The font.
Eden with strength, and Eden in turn sustains you and the rest of our kind. Destroy Orphan, and you'll release a force such as this world has never seen. Cocoon will be torn asunder.
So if I did that, destroyed Orphan,
Your focus will be fulfilled.
so what? Who says it has to be?
Sarah asked us to save Cocoon before she turned to Crystal. Save it! And that's what we're gonna do. Sarah was trying to tell us how to complete our focus, and we have...
He has a great laugh. You gotta admit that much.
To help you see the truth of things. The moment you arrived, your friend wept crystal tears. This was because her focus required that you be brought together. That girl did nothing but assemble the tools for Cocoon's destruction.
And cause one of them to yell, Sarah, a whole bunch.
Did it never occur to you? Or did you simply refuse to countenance the thought?
That's a fancy word. What does countenance mean?
Face the truth.
Ponder?
Then face the peril of your plight.
Spinning rings and a bird. Oh, it's the robotic owl.
Run, let's see. See how stark reality is.
Does that thing have a dong cannon?
Come on!
So is this game in dong cannons? Did he just blow up their flagship to kill us? Is that what's going on here, or did we do that?
Jammed! Knew it was a trap!
Something's coming.
Hopefully it's not Hope.
Not so fast, let's see.
Hang on!
The yoke's jammed and the dude can't even kill them with freaking guided missiles.
The hell kind of ship is this? Fighting on its own?
Has a dong cannon too, or dong machine gun
Clever, aren't you?
for fast dong action. So apparently they have a magical ship that's self-possessed and has some sort of shield and is impossible to hit.
Can't we do something?
Captain, I give up!
Sounds legit. And now it's doing something. What's going on here?
The shield.
And why is his ship like flexible? Confused. And apparently it can phase in and out of existence, or something. I'm not entirely sure. Please insert disc freaking 3. Could you have made that any more inopportune? I don't even know where my disc is. Well, I'll be right back when I find